guys sit back and they sit their head this way. No, no. Stay on this side. So let's say right here, I consider centered. I can be right here. That's fine. But for our purposes, go on the other side because you can stretch the lead arm against this better. So, and then when you stride out, let's say Bonds starts like this. So his head's actually leaning out, slightly over the base. He'll go from here to here. Now his head, see where my head is? Then when he strides, he's centered. If you start centered and you screw this up at all, you'll end up, now my head is back over here. And the tendency is to do this, or it's not going to be able to rotate as well. So best to keep the head slightly forward. You can see a lot of guys doing this. So then when they stride, they'll end up centered as they start to swing. And that's good. So take this position right here. Now try to take this back, this lead arm, keep looking that way. Hold it right here. So grab your arm right there. Okay, so from this position here, get close to this thing here and tilt over. Now see this line right here? You would take your arm, get it right here. Do it by turning. Make the hips. This hip, think about this. Now we're going to kind of focus more on this. Here's a line here. So here's the direction of his hips. So when I come through here, this should change to right there, right across from you. So you're going to kind of look at this imaginary stripe here. How well does it go from looking at the catcher to looking right at the plate? Does that make sense? So see, I got to get a full turn here. Because I'm holding on here. Full turn to get me there. So we're going to try to work at this area here and work at this as well. What about this stripe? How much your stripe moved that far, moved it here. Watch my stripe. Here's my little stripe right here, right? So it moves all the way across looking at the plate. How you do that? A little bit better. And in our case right here, think this arm, let's say if I was doing this right here on the other side. So think I'm mirror imaging you. So I'm right here. So watch where my arms end up. So outside here. I'm going to stay tilted and my elbow ends up right here. So come up a little bit. I was standing right here. So come up a little bit, go that way towards your dad just a little bit. So your elbow should be right here when you come through. Okay, better. Maybe a little bit more out here like that. Yeah, because you want this elbow, me and you mirror imaging each other. See that? That's where I want to be. Same angle. Is that? A little bit lower. Aim right here. Stay tilted. Yes. See the shoulder line? Now it's going to match this better. Is that better? Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
Okay, kind of turn the back next from here in. Kind of take this back foot to help you turn a little bit. Just turn the knee in a little bit towards the plate. Because by directing the knee a little bit that way, it's easier to get it going that way. So instead of having it right here across the knee, I'm going to take the leg and knee and turn it in just a little bit. That way it's directed right there. It's easy to move that thing. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yes. Now, understand now, all these. Now, much better too. Within a day, let me just stop and brag on you a little bit here. Yesterday, knees bent, pushing, straightening, not seeing a whole lot of this. Much better. And that's because just getting a little taste of this by moving this area here, it's easier to manipulate body parts in the way that you want to within 2 days.